Whatever, he lies.
It still sucks. And why is Dan calling me? Doesn't Dan know I'm doing a podcast right now?
Who's Dan?
Dan, let's go.
Boo's husband?
Boo's husband.
Oh.
Boo's old man.
Yeah.
So, welcome. Episode 9. Robin and Rhonda. Let me move this up a little bit so we can see.
Ow!
I told you uncross your damn legs, woman.
Fuck off.
And let's see. We got comments up. Okay. So, scrambling. Today's been a day for both of us, for Lori and I both. We've been running like crazy.
Is it ever anything different?
No, well, sometimes it's a little different, but
okay.
Today was especially nuts.
You can't see, but I cut my hair.
It looks cute. It looks
Nobody
really good.
can tell because these stupid thingies. Yeah.
Your stupid thingies, so you can hear the conversation going on. Stupid. I'm pressing my luck real hard today too, by the way. Actually, I have barely even seen you today.
Which has been lovely until I have to see you, and then the day's fucked.
Yeah, opposite ends of the spectrum today.
All right.
So, but yeah, sorry about having to reschedule a couple of weeks, and next week we're not going to be doing a show. I don't think, are we?
Yeah.
Who do we have next week?
July 5th. We have to figure that out.
July 5th.
Yeah, but we're back, so yes.
Okay.
So we'll reach out to someone.
Yeah, we'll get someone scheduled for next week and get them on. We had kind of a timeline going, and fucking Darian. No, I'm just
and
playing.
Debbie and Bill.
Debbie and Bill had to cancel. Darian
Couple
had to
times,
cancel.
Darian canceled. Yeah.
I think Debbie's just playing hard to get. She just doesn't want to do it, but she's
maybe
gonna
I'll get that
do it.
bitch next week.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, try to get them. So, but we have some awesome guests on tonight. Most of you know Robin and Rhonda from our shows, R&R Dragons. Wonder where they got the name for their business. I'd like to ask them that. And maybe Teddy, I believe.
Yes, Teddy.
Because we haven't seen Teddy in a while because they suck and won't bring Teddy to the shows to let me play with them. I don't care. Love Teddy. So, but stuff's been going on. We haven't had a show in a couple weeks, so this is officially episode number 9. We had a show last weekend, which we'll talk a little bit about. And then we are leaving Friday. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, let's get them on though. We haven't even talked to them.
Leading up
I
to
don't
it,
even know
woman.
if they even know what's going on.
Yeah, wave. They're in the green room. Wave if you can hear me, Robin and Rhonda.
Okay,
See,
all right, they can hear.
Okay. I know what I'm doing a little bit. So,
yeah, it doesn't seem like that.
We'll get into a few things.
I'm gonna drink a lot tonight.
Yeah, Lori's gonna drink. We're not gonna.
Oh, there's my bitch. She just picked that up.
We're not gonna do anything tomorrow. Pretty much, you got to run to your shop. But Friday we are leaving to go out of town. We will be in far west Texas, southwest Texas. We will not be taking phone calls or messages. Hopefully, we don't have fucking signal. To be honest with you, but
I'll bring my laptop.
I'm sure you will bring your laptop.
Case. But I'm not gonna I'm just gonna play games on it while y'all are outside doing stuff.
And we froze up.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Having all kinds of hell tonight.
It's back on.
Yeah. So
Greg said he's locking her.
Your phone's in my truck.
Is there Wi-Fi, by the way, Greg? And internet access just in case of emergency?
What emergency?
I don't know. Y'all will be out digging stupid stuff and I'll be bored. Like Farm Hero Saga and Candy Crush Saga.
He said yes, there's Wi-Fi.
Cool. All right, let's get Robin and Rhonda.
Okay. Lori wants me to bring Robin and Rhonda on, so we're going to bring Robin on. So our Wi-Fi is shitty. I'm actually on my hotspot. I don't know what's going on today, but if we lose you guys, just, bear with us. So let's see. I see Greg's comment. And I'm not sure who that is.
He said, but not for me.
But not for you. Okay. All right. Let's bring Robin and Rhonda on. How you guys?
Hey. I'm going to go ahead and apologize now. There's lots of people at my house, so it may get loud. Sorry.
Because baby.
We don't care.
No babies. Just my husband
baby.
and my kids. And a dog.
Gotcha.
Teddy.
Come on, Dad. Miss Teddy. So yeah, there he is. That's my boy.
He's like, I'll take over the whole thing, Mom.
So yeah, sorry if we get frozen or it goes out. Literally, we cannot. Like our Wi-Fi just decided. Besides my laptop having to restart.
2 days.
Hell.
Up on my hotspot. What's up?
It's a great part of living out in the country. Well, so hi guys, and today, and nothing.
They get me a frozen.
Today.
Yeah.
Can y'all?
It did.
It's breaking up.
Oh, look at Robin's face when it froze. They're like going.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys breathe up on here. Can y'all see this in here?
It's breaking up. It's going in and out.
I see.
It doesn't help that Teddy's whining in our ears. All right, get down.
Yeah, I can hear Teddy.
You need to stop.
Don't
Give
take
me
me
throw you outside.
Yeah, he's killing me.
Can you
Fine,
reset
I'm
the
gonna throw you
router?
outside. Go play with the chickens.
So can you not hear us at all right now?
We can hear you now.
Okay,
It was just
we're gonna reset
froze
our
up.
router. I'm on my hotspot. Yeah, it's.
And Robin's going to throw Teddy out for a few minutes because he's whining in our ears.
I hear him. So
Okay.
did she say just go play with chickens?
Something chicken.
Go play with chickens.
Okay. So
Go ahead. You're taking. Lori's taking the lead on this
I'm
one because
taking
she
it
told me
over
you guys don't like me.
because it's my bitches, they're my friends.
My friends too.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just sugar daddy. Right?
That's just sugar daddy.
Yeah.
But I'm sugar
Exactly.
mama.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
So start off and tell us how it all got started, how long y'all been keeping, how it all came together, how you started your business, how
It was
how
all
first
Robin.
began,
It
and how
was
long
all
ago?
Robin. She moved in with us. So JT's 13.
Mhm.
So 12 years ago to kind of help out. My husband was forced retired from Lockheed in New Orleans, and she moved in to help me with my kids, help being around. And she wanted bearded dragons, and they were kind of creepy. I didn't like any of that. So that's where we started. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. We had beardeds, we had cresteds, and then we went to tegus and snakes and tortoises, and so it's all her.
Right?
Okay.
And I keep telling people the R&R dragons can be Rhonda or Robin or rest and relaxation because I find them relaxing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Sean made a smart ass. I wonder how they got that name. Isn't he funny? God, he's so hilarious.
Because
Yeah.
my mom was crazy and gave everybody our names after my dad.
That's your
Yeah,
family.
that
You're
was
all
fun.
S's except for Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got named after
Yeah.
his dad.
Sean,
but yeah.
Shanna, Savannah,
Yeah,
and Jerry.
And then Jerry. But I
Is
really
it
like
back up?
Jerry. So
You connected to it? Try to do a test. We're testing the
so
Wi-Fi.
now do y'all breed anything besides tegus now, or are you just focusing on the tegus?
We were gonna do ball pythons, but since they're so hands off, I kind of freaking forgot about them a couple times. Like 2 or 3 days late, missed a meal. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But
And I work, so
we do have the sulcatas, and I might do bearded dragons again. Who knows?
Yeah.
I keep
Yeah,
thinking
you
about it. They got some really gorgeous ones out there, but
Did you see the pair of Rankins that we picked up at the show?
yes, they're so cute.
Yeah, the adults. Oh, they're so
So
cute.
cute,
We got them
yeah.
set up in the shop.
so luckily, like Heather Moya from Fairy Tale Dragons, she does her bearded dragon breeding outside, and I was like,
Mhm.
that would be awesome to do. It would be
Yeah.
easy
Yeah.
to do the inside. So who knows? I might end up doing beardeds again, but mainly it's just tegus.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
was going through looking for funny pictures of them to make. Well, first of all, there's really no pictures of them together, which I should have taken a picture at the show. But there was like all these ball python pictures, and I'm like, what?
There's probably
what's
pictures
going-
of me and them together. No, maybe
No.
not. I get too drunk and I go.
That's
Yeah.
because she usually takes the picture, so I'm like in it, or if I take a picture, she's in it.
Well, there's a couple of selfies, but like half your head's cut off or half her head's cut off, and I was like, well, those won't work.
Oh,
so.
somebody
Yeah.
said they actually like.
It's because I hate taking pictures.
Me too.
Who said that they loved me too?
Who said I love all of you
Every
girls
once in a
and
while.
Sean? I love you too.
Every
Who's
once
that?
in a while, I'll get one of those. Facebook user.
I don't know how to get. Oh, show me how to get on so I can see who all's.
Just go to Facebook. You should be
Well,
getting
do
notifications.
Do it.
Somebody's listening to this in the background, right there. And then you go to the comment.
Yeah, while we were frozen, I had pulled it
Don't
up on
push
my
play.
phone, and so it just opened
Push
up.
play.
again.
No, don't push play.
Oh,
Oh my God! You can see the comment.
oh, that was Suzanne.
Oh, hi, Suzanne.
Hi. And
So-
Denise is on, and Chris.
So y'all started how long ago?
12 years.
12 years.
Well, so Robin moved in 12 years ago, and we got beardeds about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And so we had beardeds for a while. We bred those and crested geckos. The beardeds we bought some higher end beardeds rather. And we tried to find some things that we thought were really pretty that had really good lines. We didn't want just your little $40 PetSmart beardeds. So we had some really nice stuff back then. Bred a couple of them. But this was before we started vending with you guys. So really didn't have much luck selling. Everybody, of course, as I said, wanted, I can get that for $40 at PetSmart.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
No, you can't. This is an Italian leatherback dunner.
Yeah.
So no. And then, of course, we had geckos. Robin bought shit.
I bought 5 from a
lot.
guy who was getting out of geckos and the enclosure. And then this lady, she posted that she was getting out of the crested geckos. And I bought 8 from her. And they were all like Harlequins and high spotted Dalmatians and stuff. And when I got the tracking notice, she was like, and I also sent a few extra. I ended up with 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So for a little while, we had a shit ton of geckos in her closet in her bedroom.
Gotcha.
It's the coolest room in the house. So
Yeah, and then I ended up with 3 boxes of eggs. And then I had researched tegus a long time ago, like before Katrina happened, because I wanted to get a tegu. But I ended up with bearded dragons and Chinese water dragons. So JT was, I think, 6. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting a tegu. So I got my first tegu, and then it was like, I can't even spend time with my own tegu because everybody else keeps taking it. So we ended up with 2 more. And then we went to Daytona, ended up with 2 more. And then now we have 28 adults.
28 adults.
Yep, 8 years into it, I think. 7 or 8.
Wow, that's cool. So how did you go? So, and you were breeding obviously before you started vending shows. What outlets were you using to sell them?
Local pet stores, Facebook, just people in the area that we knew. And we sold a couple of them, but we started vending with you guys pretty quickly after having our first clutch of tegu eggs.
They were 8 months old when we started vending with y'all. And then
What year did y'all start vending? I can't even remember.
2017?
2019 or 2020?
Oh, was it that? I thought
2019.
it was sooner than that.
Yeah.
I thought it was older than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
It was one of them too. And it was Slidell show was the first
Slidell.
one.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we moved in 2018 and we vended shortly after that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, COVID and
COVID happened.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you since you're obviously going to stick to the tegus, I know that you guys are
and maybe get back into
reptile lovers, and you're probably getting into some more projects, just how
and
it goes.
Tortoises, because they just got
and
a female.
tortoises, yeah, a
Yes.
nice female.
Roxanne is already being harassed by my boys.
She's pretty, yeah.
Roxanne,
Carl's been chasing the girls around, but Ruby got a break.
She doesn't even care. They're trying to hump her and she's just a walking.
Yeah, that's funny. She's a pretty girl. Lord.
Sorry, I had to sing it for a second.
Good God.
It was Rox. I thought Rhonda would start singing with me, but she didn't. It was weird.
Text made morphs. What's up, guys? So tegus have changed. There's morphs that have come out from probably when you guys started, honestly. I mean, there was probably a few things here and there, but the price point was probably obstructive to some people. And like we've got some of the snows and purple albinos, Pet Shop, the adults, and they retail for $1,500 to $2,500. So, what were you looking for when you decided, hey, we want to go into some of this? You guys, your reds are really killer. Amazing.
So we really didn't like reds at first. We really liked the blues. Like we wanted albinos. We bought a purple. We actually got him from Underground.
Gotcha.
At the Daytona show.
At the Daytona show. And then we got a red from Tide Farms. We got a red head Annery from Laura Roberts. We followed Eric Zukowski a lot because he was amazing with his animals, and of course Carlos Michelson and Hector, Steve Atkins. We tried to find reputable breeders that had really good animals.
Step Underground.
Well, they had good tegus because they got Eric Zukowski.
I'm just messing with
he was a breeder that collabed with him on a lot of stuff. So their tegus were awesome, unless they're
everything else was not.
Unless it was like the regular black and whites. and then there
which they were
like
farming.
wild
Yeah,
pods, but
they were
anything
farming
else,
that.
they bred in house, or he bred for them, and then they sold them. So
That's cool. So you guys did it right. You went from, you were getting good stock from the beginning and what you
Mhm.
wanted to work with. So
Yeah.
And it's funny, like we said, the reds were not anywhere in our. I didn't like any of them because every time I saw them, they were always like in shed and they looked like raw meat. And then I had an opportunity to get an import male, and I told my mom that's what I wanted for my birthday, so she bought it for me, and that was Iron Man.
gotcha. And Iron Man, you guys, if you've been to one of our shows with Robin and Rhonda are there, Iron Man's just chilling in his cage, showing off
Yeah.
how pretty
He
he
loves
is.
to take pictures with people. So
He takes a lot of pictures. There's lots of pictures of Iron Man going around.
I need to make sure Boo's okay because Dan's
Yeah,
calling.
Dan's blowing my phone up, so just gonna message Gina real quick, make sure everything's all right.
absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, we've seen you guys grow and progress, even your setup, and from one table to two tables, and how you set everything up, and it's all great. And now you're Herp sponsors,
Yes.
which we're
That was fun.
super excited. Yeah, super excited to have you guys. So, and then I get tegus from you for the pet store, and I cannot keep them. Like they're so
They're
healthy,
like one of our
and
most popular things. Like
they really
honestly,
are.
like we didn't know how they would sell, but for whatever reason, like they're really popular here. Like they sell like crazy. The first like smaller ones that we got at first took a little bit.
They did.
And
first
then
red, yeah.
I went crazy. Like
Yeah,
can't
and then
keep
I
'em.
can't keep
Yeah.
them. I've got people coming in the shop every day asking me when I'm getting more tegus.
Yeah.
So
We
So
have
when
4
I go-
clutches in the incubator at the moment. So
yeah,
can't
we're
wait to see
excited.
what they look like.
Yeah, we're gonna get some.
How is the new guy settled in?
He's doing good. I actually have him in with my small blue albino male and a blue female.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to make sure I fed the female before I put anything in there, because as soon as I open the cage, she thinks it's food time. Doesn't matter if she just ate or not.
Yeah.
So I threw food to the back, put him in there, and by the time she turned around, she's like, "Oh, okay."
Cool.
So, well, that's a good segue into this. Let's talk about diet. You guys have been doing this for a while. There's so many things out there that say this is right and this is wrong for tegus. Can you guys touch on what you feed and how you feed and how often you feed and things like that with your tegus?
So for babies, we feed every day. The yearlings, and about 2 years, if they're not full size, we feed like every other day to every 2 days. My outside ones, they're probably fed maybe 3 times a week. The big ones, because Iron Man showed it this weekend.
Yeah, he's chunky.
He was in with his 2 girls, and I was trying to get them back up after laying huge clutches, and he benefited from that, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Ate all their food.
Yes, he's a freaking bulldozer. So we feed raw, of course. So we feed a lot of chicken. I like to cut up legs, wings, thighs, gives them the bone in, liver, gizzards, and hearts. Some fish, like we go to the grocery store and they have a lot of clearance. I'm like, yep, I'm taking all of it. Every now and then they might get fruits and vegetables, but since they typically don't like to eat a lot of it, they don't get a whole lot. I know some people like to feed cat and dog food. I don't like doing the cat food because it's got taurine in it, which is supposed to be good for cats because they don't drink a lot of water. It helps keep them hydrated and stuff. I don't want to do that with the tegus because some of them live in the water.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to do dog food, it has to be like high-end dog food. So,
It can get expensive.
no grains, a couple other things. Mostly it has to be protein. Now they do have some people out there that do like a raw feed diet that you can buy on the internet, and those are good. Usually it has lots of organ meat and bones ground into it. So
Kind of like the Reptilinks type thing, which is good. It just can be expensive if you have more than one tegu.
Right.
So
meat grind for our babies. We have a meat grinder. We buy all of that. We'll kind of freeze it to make it easier to grind. We grind it in. We add fish oil, calcium, bee pollen, because that helps stimulate appetite, and it's also a really good probiotic. And then every once in a while, we'll add the fruits and the veggies into the grind for the babies, just for some added. But it's not
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a little shredded carrot to ours every once in a while
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can do.
So
I mean, if it's in there, they eat it. But
Frozen
I've
banana.
noticed that if I separate it and have it all separated, that
they won't touch
they
it.
throw it to the side and bury it. And I'm like, well, if they're not going to eat it, why waste it?
Yeah, and for people who don't know, their tegus are all set up in outdoor enclosures. So they're getting natural UV light and natural growth and so that all raw, grinding it. And I unfortunately I wish I was able to do that with the
Yeah.
tegus at the shop, but we're buying pre-ground meat, which I had an interesting conversation with Mike Stefani about that. And I think it depends on the source too, but a lot of that stuff has fillers in it.
Yeah.
And so buying it from, a smaller market or something like that, if it's pre-ground and if you can't grind it your own, I mean, that's one way to get around it. But we've started adding a lot more whole prey items like that stuff too.
Yeah.
Do you guys feed any poultry besides chickens? Do you have like the
Turkey,
quail and
duck, quail,
turkey,
all of
duck,
that.
quail?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the
And
same
they love
thing.
the eggs from all of those. In
Yes.
fact, the baby chicks, we had some in one of the enclosures next to them. And one of our females jumped ship and
4-foot metal wall.
Ate them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
4-foot metal
and then
wall.
ripped the wings off of another one.
Gotcha.
So they will eat. They have a very high prey drive.
Oh yeah, they are. What?
She's not responding. She always is, and she's not on with this. I'm a little worried.
Okay. Sorry.
We
Go ahead
also
and start
have
talking.
some poultry people around us that they actually have snakes themselves. So I can usually get like quail, week-old, day-old for really cheap. So that's always awesome too. I like that better than feeding rodents, doing the quail or chicken babies. And if we start hatching babies, anything that passes gets passed on.
Yeah.
So is that why you got all the chicken and everything? Is to start like
That's why we
feeding
started
health?
originally. Yes.
And
Yeah.
then the second go around after the raccoons decimated our stuff is because eggs were expensive.
Yeah.
And since we're doing all this bacon, and she's like, I'm spending a lot of money on eggs. We got to get chickens again. I'm like, okay.
Who said, "Who Herb's bitches"? Who's that? See, they're all Facebook users.
You can look at the comments. You just don't turn the volume on.
Figure it out.
Yes, you can. Just go back to the live thing and click on the comments. Sorry, Dan was asking me what kind of dragon. He sent me a picture.
Oh, okay. I thought Gina was like not okay.
No, go
I'm
to
freaking out.
Facebook.
Ugh.
She can't figure out technology for shit.
Well, you couldn't get your damn laptop. to
That's
start,
my
so fuck
laptop's
off.
not me.
Okay,
That's okay. I'm looking at my
Oh,
name.
that's Amber.
I mentioned
That's
that it
Amber.
says Robin and Ron's with the S, no A.
Ron's.
I can't type.
Ron's.
Ron's. Hey, it's Ron's.
That was Jen.
It's been a long day.
Ron's?
We'll
And the
blame-
lemon drop doesn't help.
We'll blame it
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
Herb's bitches.
Drinking
Jen.
my tea, but I did get a big old bottle of Tito's for this weekend.
Well, I
Nice.
have a lot of wine, so I
Yeah,
don't-
we have a whole. Lori brought a whole case home.
But I did message them and say, you better be drinking with me, bitches, on this.
Oh, you
'cause-
knew
We
that.
have an
You knew.
alcohol cabinet that gets empty.
Robin, where's your drink?
She
I
has
just
one.
finished it.
She's,
Oh yeah, because like she like downed the drink at the pool in like 4 seconds. She's like, I don't drink
Yeah.
that. We're like, what?
Did you even
She also
taste it?
doesn't. She also doesn't take gummies either.
Sean, you might not have publicized that.
What
Maybe
the
you shouldn't
fuck?
want people to know.
Do you- Everyone knows they were
And
there.
little candy kicked my ass almost.
The one from
Yeah,
Denise
for
made
Denise-
sure you were taken care
I
of.
felt it before the show opened up, and we were probably about halfway home, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, it's gone."
yeah.
I
Denise.
think you ate every piece of pizza, every cake pop.
She was on a whole
everything.
other planet on
Oh my
Saturday.
God! So the next morning when I woke up, I felt so freaking full.
Yeah,
bet.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder.
I
Yeah,
was like,
I
probably
was
didn't
like,
eat
yeah, I
most
think
of
she ate all of
Monday.
it. I brought my like whole thing of
Okay,
Marco's.
So
over there.
that's another good segue.
What?
Talk about their other business.
Oh yes. So other business. Recently, just within the last few months, y'all have started up the R&R Sweet Treats. So tell us about that. Why? How? Because I know they're so good.
So
and
I
exciting.
love to bake and cook. And since we had not had many tegus at the moment because we had sold everything, which is good, but bad because I don't have anything else to sell.
Because I force you to vend regardless. So
Right.
Right, exactly. I have this boss lady, motivational Lori.
Yeah.
You have to be there. So I was like,
Motivation.
well, I can bake, and I tried to not do it when our other bakers were there. But then I was like, okay, I'm doing breads. I could do cake balls. So I started doing some cake balls. And that kind of just snowballed. Robin said, let's do alcohol ones.
And the alcohol ones.
Balls, crack balls, boozy balls, cake balls, all the shit I can't eat anymore.
Yeah, we can't eat any of that
I
shit.
ate so many at Slidell right before we were supposed to start our diet. It was ridiculous.
All of the coated candies that I keep seeing, like the pineapples and grapes and all that stuff.
Pineapple.
Oh, and my candy coated grapes.
Yeah, candy coated stuff. I can't have any of that shit right now.
Look, we were hungry Sunday, and I was like, yeah, I could eat some. I think I ate most of them. You ate like 4 or 5, and I ate like 10 or 15.
Probably. Yeah. No munchies going on at
Throwing them in my mouth and crunching on them.
And so not only am I doing that at the Herp shows, but I'm also doing it on the weekends in our local area.
That's cool.
And I just advertise on Facebook, and I have quite a few customers who are repeat and order from me every week now. So
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Noble.
Yeah.
I've heard how fantastic they are.
Yeah, they are.
I know. Hannah, Haley actually brought one home for Hannah. She was so excited.
Peyton was like, yeah, I'm gonna go broke.
Yeah.
It's like
Friday,
these are the best.
he hits us up.
Yeah.
Like,
Friday he does.
I got money.
Yeah, he's like, these are, and literally bread is my favorite, and I'm dying that I haven't been able to try the bread. So what flavors and stuff do y'all do?
So for breads, I do pumpkin, banana nuts, and cinnamon swirl bread, and I do the whole loaves or the slices. And then I do homemade cookie cake with a homemade buttercream frosting. We do chocolate covered pretzels. We have the crack balls. We do, which is Oreos blended with cream cheese and dipped in chocolate. And we do regular lemon and mint flavored. And then cake balls, regular ones, we do a multitude of flavors. Devil's Food, strawberry,
Reese's
red
peanut butter
velvet,
cup tasting
but that's
one.
the whiskey one, Robin. I would
Carrot.
not do that.
You do carrot, and that was my
I do
favorite.
carrots, yellow cake, vanilla cake, and I have a new one that is a birthday cake, Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh.
And it's got like white chocolate chips and Fruity Pebbles cereal. And then I have my boozy version, which is either Fireball whiskey, my Screwball peanut butter whiskey, and a raspberry lemon drop. My favorite
gotta be
is, of course,
gin.
the Screwball peanut butter whiskey because it tastes like a Reese's cup. So
Yes.
really yummy.
Told you it was gin.
Yeah, it was Jen that said balls.
How do you giggle
Jen's
every
like,
time you say balls?
She said balls.
How do you
How
not,
do you not giggle every time you say
I
balls?
do,
It's Jennifer.
because again, we're 14-year-old boys inside.
Right.
Yes.
That's
We
why we're
laugh at
such
our
good
kids, not at
friends.
Yeah, if anyone has ever hung out with Robin and Rhonda, you know that's
I don't know where
That's
we
why we're
were.
friends.
13-year-old
That's
person.
why we're
I
such
don't
good
know
friends.
where we were the other day, but like we were trying to figure out how to get to the bar at the pool at Margaritaville, and I'm like, there's a little gate there, y'all. We go through it. No, it's on the other side. No, I think it's this side. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right. We're like, I think we're all related. I'm like, yeah, I'm the middle sister. I am.
Yeah.
I just have an L.
But that's why they like me, is because I'm like a 14-year, I'm a prepubescent teen boy all the time.
No, you're
So
stupid.
that's why we can be friends. Well, so what? That's what a prepubescent teen boy is. Stupid.
Mhm.
Fits. See? No.
Oh, Kita says,
And if you guys haven't
Bailey's
had,
Irish cream and chocolate liqueur.
yeah, if you guys haven't had any of Rhonda's food, I've had the luxury of eating her meals besides the sweets. And
Like I said, I love to cook.
Rhonda
Robin and I
and
both cook.
yeah.
And she cooks. So again, she lives with me and my husband and my kids and her kid. She cooks during the week because she was able to, because we have so many animals, she quit her job and she takes care of our animals and is the chauffeur / taxi. And she cooks during the week. I only cook on the weekends now. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
Holidays.
and holidays. I cook all the holiday food.
Well, we had that shit in Austin, and oh my god.
Yeah, they cooked a birthday dinner for me.
Yeah.
No, Callie.
No, Callie, that was me, and they did red beans and rice.
Yes.
Yeah.
When did Robin
It was
and Rhonda
Callie's
cook for
birthday.
us?
They cooked that too.
Yeah, they did the red beans and rice.
Well, in the
But that
Austin
was
where they
the-
brought over that fettuccine that they had.
Oh yes, all the fettuccine.
I think that was just the previous show when we made
That was the previous
Cajun
show.
pasta.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
she did all the Cajun
Yeah,
pasta
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it was fantastic.
And then
But
we did
again,
pot roast one time.
yeah,
Yes,
you've
it
done
is
the Mississippi
pot
pot
roast.
roast.
Yes, it
You've done the
is.
Mississippi roast. I'm actually doing that this weekend. I'm gonna do a Mississippi roast again, and
And I can't have the fucking bread with it.
no,
Excuse my
No.
F words.
no, we have keto
That's
bread.
about the
We
only
got
time
keto
I actually
buns.
like bread is with roast.
I got all the keto buns.
Those won't be the same.
I
as
bet they-
Hawaiian
no.
rolls.
No,
Do they have keto
no,
Hawaiian rolls?
No, I don't think they have keto
I think
Hawaiian
I'm
rolls.
getting off track.
But So yeah, so if you ever see them and they don't have tegus for sale, they got sweet stuff for sale. And I think Andy, every time you come, orders he's like tells you an order ahead of time. Like, give me
He
a
does,
dozen
and
of
he also
these.
tells me his liquor order ahead of time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And me too. When I post the tip, he's like, "Okay, I need 12 bottles for my
Yeah,
wife."
he wants a case of Peaches Be Crazy. And
He
that
just
was-
be crazy.
Yeah, but that's not, you're not gonna have it back in stock until like August, right?
Oh, I messaged and I said I have to have it by August 19th. I need 2 cases. He said he'll promise to have it.
Okay.
So,
Well, he
Andy,
ordered-
if you're on.
2 big old jars of hot pickles because they like the way they taste.
Which ones?
Those Kool-Aid pickles were actually pretty good.
Oh,
You like
Kool-Aid
the
pickle.
Kool-Aid ones?
No, they have the spicy pickles that we ate. And
Yeah,
those
those
are
are really good.
But I tried the,
The jalapenos.
Kool-Aid pickles because I like the bread
you
and butter.
never
and the
had-
sweet
oh, yeah, you're
pickles.
not-
You
you're-
wouldn't like them.
Yes,
The
I-
Kool-Aid?
actually, I'm from the
You don't
deep
like
south.
bread and butter.
The regular pickles with Kool-Aid are a thing. Been a
Oh,
thing
they
for
were
a long
really good.
time
I
since
should
I
have
was a
gotten
kid.
them. I didn't get them.
Yeah, so the next show we might have
You're a
different
Yankee.
flavors of Kool-Aid pickles
Sweet.
Okay, I can eat those.
along with hot pickles.
2 sugars. How
If
much sugar?
I can lose 5 more pounds, I can eat some other stuff and just gain it back because I already gained 5 pounds again last night. I gained 7 pounds when I was in Lake Charles and 5 pounds in Shreveport.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, when I'm at casinos.
I don't
Oh,
have to lose weight.
Casinos, they just yeah.
I think everything we got for this weekend is pretty healthy. I didn't get anything crazy. Oh, and
except for my wine.
but your chocolate brownie brittle is actually going to be here tomorrow. That stuff's good. Keto brownie brittle. It's actually really
Wow.
good. It's actually really good. Yeah.
We're
But
very off topic.
so what? We're having fun. We're
Okay.
just talking about Robin and Rhonda.
I'm gonna need a refill soon.
Well, I'm not going over there. Should just put the bottle in a chiller on the table right there.
Fuck, I should just
Drink in the
drink.
bottle.
Actually, a fucking bag, dude.
Yeah.
Like I should go old school like I did when I was.
She can't
younger.
drink from the bottle because she'll spill it, but it's not doesn't stay cold that way. She needs.
Oh yeah, I need it cold.
yeah,
You're
it's
right.
gotta stay
Yeah.
I need
cold.
one of my light up things from Tips Trinket.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
I just realized how long my fingernails are.
No whining.
Ah.
Go ahead, lead the charge.
What?
Look, you said I'm leading this charge,
Oh, I
and you're
started
not.
drinking, and all I've eaten today is 1 yogurt.
I haven't eaten today.
Oh,
I haven't
Why?
eaten anything today.
like literally,
Oh my god,
yeah.
I made some really good chicken shit, as I like to call it.
chicken shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
let's
threw
see.
stuff together and it tastes really good, so it's all chicken shit.
Yeah, my mom had a recipe called Throw Together for real. It was
That
like,
shit was good.
yeah, you've had it. It was just like hamburger meat with macaroni, had cheese, whatever other like anything she could get her hands on was left in the fridge. Throw together. It was so good. My
Well,
mom
let's
was like-
have people ask them questions.
Oh,
How
well,
about that?
people can ask. It's just Jennifer talking about balls.
Okay. Does anybody have a question
She's
for
a
Robin
dirty
and Rhonda?
13-year-old too.
Yeah, I know. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Any questions?
Nobody has questions for Robin and Rhonda.
It's because we're open books. We tell all of our information. to
Yeah, I
everybody.
know, but people always come up with random shit.
Sorry,
So-
I was burping quietly. I wanted it to be quiet.
Good lord.
He's
So
like,
since
"I'm
you
fucked
guys are
tonight."
working
She's
with
like,
with tegus, are there any other varanid species or monitors that you're interested in keeping too?
Black dragons.
big,
Black dragons.
Yeah. I actually have been talking to like 3 or 4 different breeders just because I wanted to get their opinions on, if it's really worth it to get a pair to breed or just, get a pair to keep.
I still want Bell's phase lace. I
Oh
want
God,
lace monitors
yeah.
so
Those are
bad.
really
Bell's
cool,
lace.
too.
Yeah.
So there's a breeder
Those
in
are
Texas that
beautiful.
we know that I really want to get my hands on some.
Maybe if we win the lottery, or if you win more money at the casino.
I want a lot of money.
Ah.
You know.
You wanna, did anybody? Okay, I don't know if I've publicized this, but on Sunday night
Oh
after
yeah.
the show in Shreveport, we went to the casino, and beforehand, Sean made me promise that I wouldn't drink again because I got so fucked up on Saturday that I couldn't walk and couldn't speak, which
Yeah.
many of y'all have witnessed, and many other of my
They
friends.
left. Yeah, well, they knew.
But no, they
They knew where it was
witnessed the
headed.
slurring,
Yep.
the like swaying, the falling
Mhm.
into people, the hitting people next to me,
Yep.
the
Poor guy.
incoherent, like all this, like drunk Lori was
In full effect.
full effect. It was. I said I wasn't gonna get as bad as I did in Lake Charles, but it was probably worse
Curse
because I
yourself.
couldn't even like yell have fun. I was just champagne. They're like, we're out of champagne. How
At one point,
about champagne? Like I couldn't
at
understand
one point,
it.
I told her either throw that away and get water, or we're going to bed.
I'll be right.
And she threw it away and got like 3 waters.
Yeah, and then I had more, I think, after, or maybe not.
No, you didn't have any more champagne after that. That was the closest I've ever seen anybody walk around a casino get cut off.
Yeah.
You've been
So-
cut off at a casino bar,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
that was the closest I've ever
So-
seen someone get cut off. And
Yeah.
you weren't being mean. You were fine. You just
I was fine. I
fucking
just couldn't even
function.
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, on Sunday, I promised. I said, okay, I'm not going to drink, and I wasn't, and it's fine. And then Sean told me, well, we're not even going to the casino. Like, I'm going to bed. And I was so upset. I was so sad. I pouted for 2 hours straight. And at the end of the show, like after everybody's almost gone, we're packing up. He's like, I'm fucking with you, right? And I'm like, oh my God, we get to go to the casino. He's like, yes, Lori. I mean, because I do have a problem. So I'm like, awesome. So then we go to the casino, and I promised not to drink, which is fine. I really didn't feel like it anyway at the time because, so we gamble for an hour or two.
It wasn't even that. I hit 2
No, it was
hand
about an
pays within
hour.
an hour.
Sean hit a hand pay, and then all of a sudden he orders a vodka with
Vodka
tonic with lime, and I'm like, I look at him like, we're drinking, and he's like, yeah, and I was like, well, does that mean I can't? Because you said no, we weren't drinking tonight. And he's like, I don't care, just don't go crazy. So I was like, okay, champagne, please. Well, of course they didn't have champagne, so
she drank it all
other
the night
stuff.
before.
Yeah, so
All the fucking
Anyway.
champagne in the casino.
I had 5 drinks the entire night, and this is between 7 p.m. and 4:30 a.m. 5 drinks, me. That's nothing.
You heard that right. 4:30
30 a.m.
a.m.
Sean had 17,000 drinks, and he was so fucked up he could barely talk, barely walk, and I babysat him. It was a role reversal,
But
and I was so proud,
But-
proud.
but I hit 11 hand pays that night.
11 hand pays, one of them $8,100.
I had $8,100.
Dude,
I
if
was
I
so-
had like 1/10 of your luck,
I told you.
1/10.
I literally could not stop. I made friends with a guy who breeds racehorses. His name was Joe. He won $17,000 in front of me, and he blew it
Wow.
all. He blew it all. He was watching me walk around. I remember being coherent enough to talk to him enough. We were laughing and joking and stuff, but he was like, you walked over to that machine and hit a hand pay. You walked over to that machine and hit a hand pay. You walked over to that one and hit a hand pay. He's I just lost $17,000. I'm like, I have no fucking clue where I'm at. I have no clue. All I know is the next morning.
Monday, not morning. It's like
Yeah, we
Sunday.
did. She said, I don't even remember going to the room.
At 4:30, I finally said, "Babe, we have to go to bed. I am dying. Like because
So we
I
had to
was
drive back the
sober and
next day.
tired, and I'm dying." And he's like, "I'm like, babe,
I was on a roll,
so
I guess.
tired." So, but then I had to get like a Coke Zero, and I was gonna get a meat pie and cheap, but they didn't have any more. I was pissed. So we go upstairs. We get up at like almost 5 a.m. and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna take a shower." I was like, "No, I'm gonna go first because it takes me longer because my hair smells like smoke." And I went and take a shower. I came back. He's out.
Don't remember any
He
of it.
gone. He done. Fine.
Yeah,
Good.
we're really jealous because every time you send us those pictures of your payouts, we're like, God damn it, Sean.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the next morning he gets up and he pulls this shit out of his pocket or wallet and hands me all these. He's like, "What are these?" And we start looking at all the receipts.
and then
of
I
the
looked at all
hand
the
pays.
pictures that I had.
There's 13, 15. 2 of them are mine. 13 are his. 2 were from Saturday. 11 from Sunday.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was crazy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. I do remember some lady following me around asking me, "Do you like to help people?" When she saw me get my last hand pay, and I was
Oh,
like,
I
nope.
bet she did.
I was like, no. I remember that.
I already got sugar babies I got to take care of.
Yeah, right.
I got
But-
those R&R bitches that I got to take
Yep.
care of.
So yeah, that was a crazy night. She had to, but she said I wasn't being as bad as you.
Oh, no, he was
No.
not. He actually wasn't.
I'm a very happy, friendly drunk.
Yeah.
When I drink, hardly ever. I never hardly ever.
I
drink.
was just proud that I wasn't the drunken one.
She had a hand pay too. She had a
I had
$1,700 hand pay.
1,700 and something.
She did.
That's awesome.
We
And
did
I
good.
didn't really do good the rest of the night, but I just
Yeah, fucking driving home
I just
Monday
waited
sucked.
for Sean to give me money most of the
Driving home Monday sucked really bad because we got up at I woke up at 9.
No, you didn't.
We did late. Yes, I did. I did wake up at 9 because my alarm went off, and we did late checkout. She did because I couldn't even move.
I was like, "Did you get late checkout last night?" I asked you to do it while I was in the show. He's like, "They don't do late checkout." I'm like, "Babe, did you call them? Our phone doesn't work." I'm like,
Our phone
"Oh my
didn't
God."
work actually.
I was like, "Okay," so I called and they gave us late checkout.
Yeah, so we drove. We got home at 4:30. I think I sat on the couch for about 10 minutes and passed out. You woke
Pretty
me
much.
back up for dinner. That was
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
Well, we
And then
came
it's
home
just been-
Sunday night and got home, I guess, around 9:30.
Yeah.
And my grandbaby was here because, as
Yes.
most of you know, my daughter had my second grandbaby Sunday morning. So I had
Yay.
Mila, and she's a bed hog. So she spent the night, and then the next day, we went up to meet Caitlin and got to see Parker. So he is just the cutest.
We saw the picture.
Are they back home and doing okay yet?
Yeah, they were. So she actually had to stay an extra day. Parker has something called hypospadias.
Hmm.
What is
So
that?
he has his urethra opening is in the wrong spot. So when
Oh.
they went to do his circumcision, he's going to actually have to see a urologist to have that surgically repaired.
Gotcha.
Nothing
Oh.
major. It's just needs a little tuck.
Incubation fluctuation.
Yeah.
I need a little tuck too.
Yeah.
That's why JT's was so major.
Yeah.
They noticed his before he went in for his circumcision. He had to be 2 before he went.
Yeah.
Oh
Gotcha.
wow.
Yeah. So they
Well,
came home
congratulations
yesterday.
on that. We saw pictures. It
He's
was
so
awesome.
cute.
He is adorable.
Even though Robin says babies aren't cute, like no babies are cute.
he's pretty cute. He's pretty
really
cute.
He's so tiny. So tiny. Mila loves him, of course. She did not want to share and let Nana hold him. I tried to hold him and she kept taking him from me. So,
Those
yeah.
pictures of her with him were so cute.
Yeah, the picture. She just showed me the picture of her holding him. That's very
Yeah.
cute. He's adorable.
Yeah, I give her a few days and she's going to be like, can you bring him back to where he came from?
Yeah, she's like, I'm done with this
Yeah,
one.
she'll be
Put
like,
it back.
Yeah.
well, as soon as he starts getting things too, she'll be like, I think that's all supposed to be for me.
Right.
Yes, because she is a
Like, why are you giving him things? Because it's all about me.
Yeah. Right. She's like us.
For the
Lori.
next-
She's like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
So
Like, I get that.
so you guys, that's grandbaby number 2,
Why do
right?
you keep
Yeah.
saying you guys instead of y'all?
You guys, y'all, doesn't matter.
Y'all
Tell
bitches.
us what projects you're working on right now with Tegus.
Yes.
So for my tegus, I have a het anery pair that last year, unfortunately, we were at a show and my brother-in-law wussied out going in and getting the eggs. So we didn't really get anything from that. So this year we were home. I got the eggs. We're waiting for the eggs to hatch so we can have some anery reds.
That's cool.
And I
Yeah.
threw together a pair because I like the way they both look and I wanted to see how they would come out. They're both from Carlos Michelson. So that should be interesting. The boy is really high white. He almost looks like a pure blue, but he
Oh,
is
wow.
what's called a purple. So he has some red in him, and the girl has red and blue too, but it's different proportions. So she looks more like, you know how Firebird looks, the speckled black and white with the little
Mhm.
red flecks.
Oh,
through
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So she looks kind of like that. So it'll be interesting to see what those babies come out as.
That's cool.
Are those the ones in the incubator now?
Yep. And then next year I have some really dark stuff I'm trying to do. So nobody has melanistic tegus in the
Yeah, I
US.
was-
They have Rinsky in where's she at? The Netherlands. She has a melanistic Colombian, but nobody has melanistic tegus, the Argentine. So I'm trying to
Argentine.
get all black or as black as you can get. So I got 2 different pairs that should make really dark babies.
So
So-
what is the season for tegus? I'm just wondering, like, when they normally let, like breed, lay, all that good stuff. I don't
So
know a lot
depending
about them.
on the weather. It depends on if they wake up in March or April. This year they woke up later because the weather was so wacky and it stayed
It's
colder
so
longer.
weird.
Like we normally around April, at Easter time, we were already scorchingly hot outside.
Yeah.
This time it was like around Mother's Day in May that it got
Yeah.
really hot. That's when they kind of started breeding. So we're like a month and a half behind schedule.
And now it's making up for it because it's
Yeah.
like fucking hot as hell.
105 degrees,
Horrible.
according to my
Yes.
car today. Hers said 108.
Yeah.
And she was more in the concrete jungle.
Like
than
we had a
this,
freeze in April and now it's
Yeah.
like this.
right? So so it being so daggone cold for so long, their breeding schedule got kicked back. So they
That's
usually wake up in March from their brumation when they usually go down August, September, maybe October at the latest. So they woke up late. They kind of stayed drowsy for about a month outside because the weather was
Fluctuating
in the
so much.
70s, but it was a cool 70s. So I
Right.
typically, after wintertime, when it gets to where it's like 50 at night or 60s at night, I put them outside so they wake up and hopefully start getting interested in making babies.
Right.
Yeah, we had to move tortoises in and out, in and out. In and
Yeah,
out.
our tortoises came into the garage as well.
Yeah,
it was-
Kona gets so
Kona's
pissed
so
because she
mad.
hates being
Yeah.
in her barn, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can't leave her out when it gets that cold.
No, when it
and
gets
sucks.
well with Aldabras, once it starts getting in like the mid 40s for the lows, you got to move them in.
So I'm gonna ask dumb questions. And you're gonna shut up.
I've been
All right.
telling you to do this for
You're
a while.
stupid.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
so stupid. God, I hate you, but I love you so much.
Love you too.
So, how many like eggs do you normally get in a clutch?
So the least amount is probably around 15, and the most can be up to like 45, maybe 50.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're pretty big. So yeah,
They're
I
pretty
figured it'd
big.
be a lot more.
They're some of them they come out, they're about an inch, and some of them look like they're about 2 inches. Like I had a girl lay 32 eggs, and I really didn't think she was pregnant until I saw her moving around. I'm like, oh, she's laying eggs. I went and collected like 20, and because they're like normal labor, they are when they're having babies, you know, they kind of stop for a little while to gather their breath and relax and stuff, and they go back to laying eggs. So I think she ended up having 36 altogether. And after laying eggs, usually their stomachs are all sunk in and their tail base is depleted because they've stopped eating for at least a week to 2 weeks before they lay. She wasn't like that. She was eating 3 days before she laid eggs.
Wow.
Ooh, damn.
Like usually I watch them and I'm like, oh, look, she's sunk in. She's had the eggs. And she came out and I'm like, okay, she looks normal.
Tracy Renee says she wants to scratch tegu eggs to make them hatch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it works.
It
Yeah, it does. We tickle
Yeah.
the
Scratch
eggs.
them?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
1 or 2 hatch, and then we bring them out, and then you just scratch the sides, and all of a sudden they pop
They
out.
just pop
It's so
out.
fun.
Hey Tracy, just ask them if they'll let you scratch them.
Absolutely. Come on over.
Yeah, you just gotta go. You just gotta go to Louisiana.
Gotta come to
Tracy.
Ponchatoula.
Oh, but she doesn't go that far anymore.
Maybe she will now that she lives pretty young.
Yeah,
It's not that far anymore, Tracy.
yeah, Tracy.
It's only 5.5 hours.
Put all the shows on your schedule again, damn it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
You work from home now.
Yeah, you work from home. You can leave whenever. They won't even
Lazy.
know.
Fucking lazy. I need some t-shirts, Tracy.
Yeah, t-shirt, Tracy.
I need some
Yeah.
shirts.
Chris
some
wasn't
Herp
the
sponsor
same
shirt.
without her.
Yeah, I was worried about Chris this weekend. I was real worried about
He
him.
did good.
He did good. He did good, but I was still worried about
That's
him. He
because
said,
he
I did
was
Connor. I'm like,
direct Partners
Yeah.
in crime.
Yeah. He and John,
Mhm.
I think, did okay, but Callie and Tracy not being there, just, it's
It
different.
was weird. It was weird.
it was strange. It was strange.
It was weird. I mean, we do love the boys, but we really love them.
Mm,
Yep.
I like them.
You like the girls? Or-
No, I like Chris and John. They're my
I
buddies.
just,
But I still got to give them shit.
of
Right.
course.
Otherwise, I don't like them. So
Tracy's just saying LOL. That's some bullshit answers.
yeah, that's some bullshit, Tracy. That's her way to get out of.
I
answering
know.
you.
I know her very well. I'll
See?
talk her into it.
Yeah,
I'm motivational.
motivational. Except against Flavius.
No, Flavius is
It's a fucking stone
no.
cold
He won't
rock.
even say anything. I mean, every once in a while he'll smile and laugh
He
at
just
me.
chuckle at you. Yeah.
And Miss Margie's like, "You come the closest of most people, Lori. It takes a lot." And she's like, "I'll tell you, like he actually considers with you." And she says it like that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Thank you, Miss Barter. I appreciate that." She's like, "If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be you, sweetie. It's gonna be you, sweetie.
Just keeping her.
You can keep trying, though. I mean, but he's kind of set in his ways."
a little bit.
I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna talk him into it one of these days.
One of these days.
I'm gonna tell him a story he can't resist about something.
Yeah.
Pull at his heartstrings."
Offer to rub his
Nah.
balls.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The snakes. The snakes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, I don't think she could say that to Miss.
I can't
Miss
even do
Flavius.
that. Y'all know I can't even hold a snake.
She'd say it to like Andy or somebody, but not Miss Flavius.
No, I would never say
No.
that.
I will.
I know.
I
We
know.
know you will.
Robin, you would say that to him.
Yeah, it
whatever.
doesn't matter.
You don't care.
Yeah.
I accidentally.
Especially on Sunday at Shreveport, you would have said that to
Yeah, that's said to anybody.
anyone.
I love Flavius and
anyone.
Margie.
I was
though, they all-
happy.
Yeah. You were
I had
dancing.
the music playing and I was just bebopping.
And eating.
Yeah.
And eating all
So-
the profits.
You're talking about clutch sizes. What are you guys? I know clutch
How
hatch
many
rate's
eggs
always
are
going
in
to
your
be.
incubators from your
What do you?
So
No,
we
I'm
do
talking
have
for the
4
whole
clutches
year.
in the incubator. How many eggs do we have? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I forgot to count.
122.
So what's your expected?
no, with the 4 times
baby?
100 and
Math is
I don't know.
hard.
122.
So
There's
what's
probably
your
at least 100. So
what's your average hatch rate? What's your hatch rate percentage on? And
I
are
would
you
say
so you're
probably about
incubating them
90, if not
about
a little
90%? Cool. So how are you setting up your eggs?
I have this incubator I got from somebody who builds enclosures for berms and retics and stuff like that. He was a big breeder
Beanie?
close to
Is it Beanie?
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 Huh?
Beanie?
No,
Beanie?
it was
Oh.
Acadian enclosures.
Yeah,
and
that's
wood
That's
fiber.
Beanie.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
Beanie.
okay. And this
Yeah.
thing is really awesome. So I then
it's
used
as
that-
big as our refrigerator.
Yeah.
I got the biggest one, and I only had 2 clutches to put in it at the time. But I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, dumb."
It's
No,
for growth. We don't wanna
Goals.
have-
I'm gonna
I
steal
then
that
used like the
motherfucker.
Sterilite shoebox totes, like
6
little
quarts.
tubs,
Mhm.
and I used
Yeah.
a mix of Paralite and Vermiculite because I found out to my detriment that if I try to do the suspended stuff where you just
Yeah.
put the little plastic things in there and have the
Like
water
the
on
sim containers.
We
no.
could never do those either
sure
with
you did.
geckos. Like,
That did
we're
not
shitty
hold
at
off
that.
eggs.
Do you
I-
measure your weight of your substrate in your water?
I do not. I just
So-
go and put hot water in there, and then I grab it, and I'm like, "Oh, this is good."
Squeeze it. We used to do that. We used to do a 1-to-1. We actually figured out with leopard geckos that we
Less
used
water.
straight vermiculite, and we did
Yeah.
1 part vermiculite to 0.8 parts water, and our hatch rate went from like 65 to 70% to like 90%,
Oh wow.
like in
So-
one season.
I think I tried doing it the first year, but it ended up having too much freaking water.
Yeah.
So now I just get it, use the hot water, get it in there, and as it's putting the hot water in there, I'm feeling it. And then if I pick it up and I can squeeze it and it holds the shape without having water dripping, it's perfect.
There you go. That's how I do with beard
And if it's
dragons.
too wet, I just add more
Yeah.
vermiculite or Paralite
Right.
to just
And
soak
then-
up the water.
And you're
2 inches of stuff in there so
Okay.
that I can sink them in pretty good.
gotcha. Very similar to
How
the
long does it take for
tortoise
them to
eggs.
ink?
About
That's a very-
70-inch
that's very-
days.
60 to 70 days.
at what temperature?
I think I have it set at 89,
Oh, it's that hot. Okay.
but
You can
it's,
tell I've never produced tegas. Never
I
fed
have
tegas.
like 3 or 4 different thermometers in there that say it's 87.
Gotcha.
So do you run a single? Do you run a probe in each one of the 6 quarts,
No, I don't.
or you just have an
I have the
ambient?
probe
You just
You
have
have
an
a
ambient.
huge incubator that tells.
Well,
Yeah.
the HERPCast or whoever it is he uses
Yeah.
with it, I have that probe. And then I just went on Amazon and got these indoor, outdoor humidity
Yeah.
and heat trackers.
Yeah, this,
I
you
have
can
them
post them.
placed all the fuck over. I mean, like there's
Gotcha.
about 10 of them in there.
That's a really good hatch rate. That's really good, actually.
Yeah,
So-
considering it
so-
was an accident, probably.
Well, but so you think? Well, they breed
No,
once or twice a year.
Once.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
looking
every
at
once in a while you'll get a second breed,
But
but
it's like
yeah.
1 out of 100
yeah,
that you'll
Yeah,
have.
so-
we have not so far.
so they're gonna lay 1 clutch of eggs for the year, and they're done for the year,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You cooling them, or are you just keeping them outdoors year round?
We keep them outdoors until it gets about 45 degrees outside, and by then
Uh-huh.
they've already hunkered down in their hay piles and are
They're ready
asleep.
to
So
Roommate, yeah.
I just pack them up in their totes and put them in the garage, which actually probably stays around 50 to 60,
God, we
no
had
matter
that
how
one.
cold it gets outside. So
We had a
just-
female,
have it
that
like,
female tegu that brewmated for like 4 or 5 months.
Oh
at one
God.
point.
Yeah.
we're
I
so
kept thinking
scared.
she was dead, and then I went in there.
Andromeda, right?
Yeah, and I went in there to I was like, you know what? I got to check on her. Like, we had a huge like horse trough with an enclosure built on top of it.
Yeah.
So Peyton and I had to
And she
disconnect.
wasn't super sweet.
No, she wasn't sweet at all. Peyton and I had to disconnect the top enclosure and move it off. And then in the bottom, I had this giant like cave thing that was built, and it was covered in dirt, but she had a burrow. And I remember the look and the sound that came out of that hole when we uncovered that thing. And I
You were
reached
scared
down there.
shitless.
Dude, she was
She was
going
like,
to
"She gonna
eat
fuck
me
me up."
alive. I said, nope,
Yeah.
she's fine. Let's put it back on. And about a couple weeks later, I guess she came out and came up in the top part and started basking and stuff. But
the longest
you
I
always
think
freak
we ever had anything brewmate was we had 3 females that went down in July, and they didn't wake up till next year in April. And I was like, I
Wow.
would check on them.
Yeah, we
Freaking
check
out.
on them very
Yeah.
regularly. We wake
Yeah.
them up.
And it's really funny because people will tell you blues don't brumate. They come from different climates, so they don't brumate. I was like, well, these girls need to get the memo because they went from July to April the next year. And then after
Yeah.
that, they kind of did better because they were outside. I
Yeah.
don't know if being inside just threw them off or what, but yeah, it was ridiculous.
How big are, tell people how big your outdoor cage is per, and are you cohabiting males and multiple females, or are
Yeah,
you
some of
single?
them.
Some
I'm
of them, it
asking-
depends.
You don't have to
Mostly
tell me.
on either the male or the female. So we have, like most of them are in 12x4 runs.
Uh-huh.
Iron Man
Why
with
don't
his
I
two girls are in a 12x12.
Okay.
So
So how many do you have together?
I have two of them that are together that are, one of them's in a 12x4 and there's three of them, but they're kind of on the
Smaller.
smaller size.
Yeah.
The male and the two females that are in there. And then Havoc's by himself. He's a blue male who decided to be a lady killer for sure.
Gotcha.
And then Tig is by himself.
Tig is by himself. We got him from
Denise.
the Recoil Reptiles from
Uh-huh.
Denise and them.
Oh,
And then I have
boobies. You got them for
Yeah.
boobies.
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 and then I have another male that's by himself because the female thought she was Queen Bee and would ride him.
Tried to scare him.
Gotcha.
So she's by herself because she's a little on the alpha side. And then I have
Yeah.
my head and repair together, but there's two hides in that one because he got kicked out the home. If he
So-
tries to walk in there, the next thing you know, she's jumped on him and he's like, nope, let me go back to my other hide. So
Gotcha.
And then we
Sounds
have
like
a 4x8
Ruby.
that's on stilts
yeah,
that has
the grow
5.
outs. Yep, the grow outs that
Yeah.
are really small. So they're not baby size like Batman and the other ones that I have, but they're too small to put out in the big enclosure without losing them to the wild.
And then
Yeah,
inside
so-
in the garage, we have 3 grow out cages.
That's what I was going to ask you. If you have the grow out cages until about how big until they, or how big are they whenever you put them outside?
Why can't you just take that out of your pocket?
It depends on their attitude too. Some of them
Oh,
being, I want them to be, at least be 2 to 3 feet long.
Uh-huh.
And that's, mostly, of course, tail.
Tail.
So anywhere between a year to 2 years is when they go out, depending on their
Gotcha.
size and their attitude. Now, if I take them outside and they're kind of on the smaller side and they seem to be super flighty, they go back in into the
Because
waterfall.
your cages don't have tops on them, correct?
Yes,
They
they're
do.
totally enclosed.
Are they? Okay.
We have hogs.
things
I wanna-
it out.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I pictures
So
I see. I
we
never
put
see
hog
the.
wire on the ground, and then we put dirt and sand on top of that,
Yes.
and we totally enclosed it. So it's got, what is it, the 2x12s and the 2x12 roofing panels along the bottom,
Uh-huh.
so they don't climb that as easily. So we actually built a 12x36 and split that into 3 12s.
Gotcha.
And then it's 6 feet tall because we're tall, big girls and getting up in age as well. And I don't like to be on the ground being
I
chased
can't
by
get
lizards.
back up.
So-
I mean, being on the ground's fine, but getting back up is the hard
That's
part.
the problem. And I don't want a tegu coming at me if I'm down trying to get eggs or do
Yeah,
something.
Exactly. It takes a
So
minute.
a lot of people will just build them 3 to 4 feet tall. We built them 6 feet tall, and it's totally enclosed, hog wire completely surrounding it to
Gotcha.
predator proof it, and they can't get
Gotcha.
out.
What
And
kind
that's
of
why
hides?
you won't move to Texas because you have so much shit.
What
built
kind of
already.
what kind of hides are you using? Are you letting them naturally
Cement
burrow?
mixing tubs that I
Gotcha.
soldered like an opening into,
Hmm.
and I use that for their water pools too.
Gotcha.
They're really hardy. They last forever.
Yep.
Okay, so Jennifer says she's scared of Oracle's brumation. All of her other animals are simple. Jennifer, do you have a question for them?
I used to
like-
stick skinks and turtles in the refrigerator.
Or does anybody have a question? How's nobody have a question?
I did. That was scary and
Yeah,
knobtail.
talking about scary brumation, when we first got our first set of tegus and they kind of went down, Robin and I, although she did a lot of research, I did a little bit and then learned a lot from her. They would hide in the dirt and underneath their rocks and their hides, and we would go out, even knowing they were brumating, and dig them up and check on them. And that's not going to hurt them if that gives you peace of mind.
Right.
Just know they're going to give you a huffy little face and kind of,
You can cover them back up and say, okay.
Well, the one thing I can tell you, Jennifer, is to make sure that whenever it gets close to and you can tell they're going to start getting lethargic and go into brumation.
Stop feeding.
Do you guys stop feeding?
absolutely.
100%
Actually,
stop feeding.
They stop. I will keep feeding them until they stop, and they know. They're not dumb. They know that it's detrimental to their health to
Yeah,
go to bed
exactly.
with full bellies. They do have people out there that are like, I woke them up to feed them, and I'm like, no, it's going to rot in their bellies because they're not basking. Now, if they're coming out to bask every 2 or 3 days, it might be okay, but I still wouldn't risk it.
I don't risk it either.
Yeah.
They come out and drink water, and that's totally fine.
We always kept fresh water out.
Yeah.
But I've noticed mine never even woke up, even when they were like sleeping in the indoor enclosures. They never woke up to come get water. So I would just turn the lights out and check on them periodically.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are in the totes, I just wait for one of them to start rustling around and go, oh, it's almost time to wake up. Let's go check the weather. So then we
How are you gonna
wait? Hang on. There's a question. Are there going to be cake balls in Corpus from Kelly Sloan? Well, there fucking should be, but bitches won't be there. So do we need to fix it?
I didn't say shit. Look,
August 12th and 13th.
That's not on our list. Maybe
No,
next year.
Next year you put it on, but what the fuck is wrong with this year?
yeah, it's our summer show.
Yeah, I don't think it would depend on if our babies hatch. So, because they're gonna.
It's our summer beach party show.
I mean, you don't already have. Yeah, I'll take that offline.
Talk to me later, bitches.
Yeah, I got you.
So Kelly Jo Sloan, the answer is right now is no.
Yeah, Kelly.
But I will
Chuck's
bring
coming.
them to every other show that I come to.
Is Chuck?
Kelly, there being actual bitches, not her.
Is Chuck? Is Chuck coming to Corpus?
Who? What? Chuck? Who?
How far away is Corpus?
Long fucking way. That's only 4 hours for us.
Tracy
now.
is gonna scratch some eggs there in Corpus. She said, "Oh, they're not gonna be there." Tracy, sorry.
Yeah, I think Chuck's
Maybe
coming.
you
Chuck
should've
is
been
coming
there.
to Corpus. Does
Chuck?
Chuck know what happens at the beach?
Oh, Charles
Saturday
is
night.
coming to the beach party.
8 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it's only 8 hours.
yeah.
We drive that shit to Slidell. It's only
8
fucking 8 hours.
from here? Jesus
8.
Christ! Y'all are trying to kill me. Remember, she sleeps in the car.
Okay,
So
we'll
Rhonda
just stop doing Slidell. We just won't drive 8 hours to Slidell. I'm just saying it's 8 fucking hours.
I'm making hearts.
That's a messed up fucking heart.
Putting hearts.
Is it like
Okay.
8 hours. Oh my God.
Just tell Kelly Jo Sloan, see what you need to do is go ahead and get your
Hey,
online
Kelly
store up.
Sloan, message Robin and Rhonda and
Have
tell
them
them
ship
that you
'em to you,
really
ship
would
'em.
like them. No, shut the fuck
To
up.
Kelly.
To be to Corpus, to come to Corpus. They can't ship them in this heat. That shit's fucked
Chuck
up.
doesn't like water. Okay, Jen.
I don't go in the water.
Jen, most
either.
people don't go in the water because they catch big ass sharks like right off the beach right there,
We
except for the
listen
kids.
to the sounds of the
I don't
beach.
like shark water.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but little kids swim out there. It's fine.
I don't go out in the beach
What
ever
we
when I'm
should
there.
do
I like
is
to
watch
listen to
Just
it.
Lake
6,
Placid,
8 foot bull
Jaws
shark.
out on the
Oh,
water.
look, Flavius is on. I was talking about him earlier.
Oh shit,
didn't
she's
hear
talking shit
that.
about Flavius.
No, I was
No.
talking lovely things about him telling
We
me
don't-
no all the time.
a
but
lot
he
of
says
us-
it nicely.
Most of us don't go in the water except Max and a couple other idiots.
A couple dumbasses try to go out there when
But
they're
we
really
just
drunk.
do a big bonfire. And actually, one of our
Oh.
vendors.
I think they said yes.
Would you let me talk for a second?
No.
One of our vendors said he wants to actually do hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff and bring his
Yes.
grill out for everybody on the
Yeah,
beach on
Fatal
Saturday.
Mantis.
Yeah, the guy from
Yeah.
Fatal Mantis.
Yep, they're gonna cook out
Lobster
on the
and
beach.
steak, and we're in.
So yeah.
What? You said you're
I
This
said
is re-
lobster and some steak, and we're in.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you brought that shit, I could cook it up for you. I could throw down. Yeah, I can throw down. Sharks, I'm out. No,
Who said sharks I'm out?
there's sharks on every. There's sharks
mean,
in
is that-
freshwater.
Yeah, there's sharks in Slidell in the
This
lake.
isn't working.
Yeah.
Bull sharks?
It's not
Bull
showing me
sharks,
who's making announcements.
It's
Okay,
or
well, don't worry about it.
comments, not
So we
announcements.
got Tiffany Crosby on, Flavius.
Oh, Tiffany, I miss
Norm.
her.
Saw Norm. Norm makes some badass
Norm.
pickles. I saw his new batch coming out.
I'm buying some pickles
Oklahoma.
in Oklahoma.
What kind of pickles does he make?
A lot.
Spicy ones. They're so
Oh.
good. He did garlic spicy ones. He did all kinds of them. They're really good. Norm makes some
Love pickles.
amazing,
All right.
amazing
So
pickles.
note to self: R&R Dragons Corp. Okay. And if you're asking about is there a waiting list? Well, yeah, but you're a sponsor, so
There's always
sponsors
a
go
waiting
to the
list.
top, so it's fine.
Always a waiting list.
So you don't have to DM me later, like you got priority.
How do y'all like that new sponsor banner that finally got done?
That looks awesome.
We
does
meant
look
to go
awesome.
take a picture in front of it, but we totally freaking
No.
It might have been Sunday and you couldn't remember.
Yeah, you couldn't remember shit then.
I
couldn't count money, so she kept taking money to places.
That's what she told me. She's like, I'm not letting Robin handle any of the sales today because,
Well, she
But she handled the food.
no Rhonda missed Sean Trimback on
I
Saturday.
did because I was
And
busy
Sunday?
selling stuff.
No, she saw him on
came
Sunday
back.
because I
Oh.
walked over to her and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Rhonda, Sean just came back."
That's
Like,
what
I
About porcupine.
literally almost cried
so
when I saw
fun.
their family.
I know.
just missed
I missed him. I
them.
love him so much.
Sean and Bonnie and the kids. Oh, they're just such a great.
That was
Yeah,
very awesome.
I'm going to start working on my motivation for them.
He's already talked about getting back into.
Oh, yes,
he's
I'm
been in
working on
Longview
it.
next year.
Well, now that Bonnie switched jobs and she's not just, I'm gonna work on it. I know.
She works in a hospital
I'll
too.
I'll do a group chat with the two.
You know
of
that,
them.
Rhonda, right?
We'll talk.
Little motivational speak. Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie.
She
Bonnie
works in a hospital,
in
too.
the hospital, but in the microbiology lab.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
she does all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah.
Under microscopes and shit.
So there's people watching, but I can't. I'm not getting the comments anymore, so I'm just gonna be like done with
Yeah,
that.
we could see people.
Yeah, but they're
Pet the sharks, Charles. Only one direction, Charles. Let me let you
Is
know.
that Charles?
You can only pet the sharks one way, not the other way.
Well,
Right,
Brandy, if
because
she's
she's rough.
pissed, you gotta decide to
Like
be a
Stanley Paper.
sponsor. You've had chances for years.
Yeah, she was hitting me up in
Brandy's
Shreveport.
like, "What's the
So-
sponsorship?" I'm like, "What the
We-
fuck? You've been bending." For
we
like
can touch
ever."
on the Shreveport thing real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we haven't made much public about it, but it was pretty rough this weekend, guys. The storms definitely did a lot of damage, a lot more damage than they had power. A lot of people had gotten their power back on. I think from the time we heard about the storm, it was like 268,000 people without power. And by the time we got there, it was a little less than 2,000 in the Arklatex area. But a lot of people that came through the door, and the attendance wasn't what we expected. I mean, it was decent.
It wasn't terrible, but
Wasn't
it wasn't
terrible.
what we had based on the comments and everything.
The
we
ad
thought it
shares
would be, yeah,
and on the billboards, everything that we did,
all the what was
you could tell that the economy was crushed there because people were buying food to replace their food that was still that was ruined, generators, gas, hotels. People were staying in hotels. That's why the hotels were so booked.
Yeah, they paid for hotels. All that.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those that we've had those shows before where it's been after something that was out of our
But
control.
what I'm gonna say,
But
we did the show one time to replace Longview,
Yeah.
and I went ahead and booked dates for the future just in case.
Yeah.
And everybody
still-
we talk, we don't know, so we're waiting for y'all to give us feedback. Y'all can send us messages. I was gonna put like a whole poll and stuff up, but I'm just like,
I don't want to do a poll. I don't want to get into.
But
the
we did
bullshit.
talk to a lot of people at the show, and
We
predominantly
talked to customers too. A
Yeah,
lot
and
of
we talked to a
customers, and
ton
they're
of
like,
customers,
"Please
and
come
they're
back.
like,
I don't have
Please
money."
come back. I don't have money right now.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's potential there, but I don't know. I mean, like we're doing Monroe. We also have
Longview.
coming back. Is it worth it? I don't know.
We don't know if it
mean,
would oversaturate it there.
We should
Yeah,
do one more show there just to test it out without having a storm been around.
Yeah, and that's in the cards maybe, but the dates, we have to look at the dates because the date might be too close to Shreveport, and that could affect Longview. That could affect the Longview show and the you know what I'm saying. Like we don't
dates
want
are hard to get.
Longview. We've taken a long time to build that show into what it is, and it's become a really good show. So we don't want to damage that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that the vendors that are there are protected and insulated, that they still make the money that they make when they go there. So there's a lot to weigh.
Somebody said 3 times. We've always committed to 4 times before making a decision.
We have, but
this is kind of an unusual
this is a little different
situation. It was a
situation.
replacement because
It
gave our dates away.
Yeah, it wasn't a new location we were
And-
trying to add.
Yeah, we were just trying to, but we
And
had more.
thank God we
open
actually
road
did have the show, because if we would have been still in Longview, that show would have been canceled
because the
last
venue
minute
didn't have
because that venue still doesn't have power.
Oh wow.
It just got put back on Monday.
Monday? Is that
Yeah, because they sent me my contract.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they reached out to us Monday.
Yeah, because I was waiting on my contracts because they're weird. A year in advance, you have to pay your deposits for that. So I actually sent her my request for the deposits, and she wasn't responding. I'm like, fuck, don't let them like fuck my June dates again next summer. But she said, sorry, we didn't have power. I haven't been there. I'm working from home. It's still not restored. But Monday she sent it all to me and said it was restored. So over the weekend.
So it's a lot. It's a lot for us to consider and think about and talk to you guys, because we take y'all's. Who said Longview is rough? Longview has become a really good show.
I don't know who said Longview is rough.
No.
Longview was rough at first, but now it's been amazing.
It's gotten really good. Well, we've adjusted it and changed things, and we have local advertisers there. Weather is rough there in Longview. Not the show. I can't tell anybody. But we
Yeah,
going to
Jennifer, the weather.
going to Monroe. We had a lot of people that came from the Monroe area to the Shreveport show.
Yeah.
If you noticed when we talked to people, there weren't a lot of people from Shreveport. And
yeah, most of them were coming from Longview, coming from Monroe to Shreveport.
Tyler.
Now there were a lot of new people that weren't. But so we just don't know. We don't know what to do.
Whenever we did,
I don't know if we just stick with Monroe and Longview and not do Shreveport.
Whenever we did the Longview show, though, we never really pull from Shreveport a lot. We pull more from the DFW area, looking at our stuff.
Because we're not in
more from the DFW area than we do from Shreveport, which is closer. So there's a lot to consider. But we are thinking about it, guys. We're not just throwing the towel in, but we're also not saying, hey, we're doing it. Please
send where we have it scheduled right now is the third weekend in February. No, that's not an NRBC Arlington date.
No,
it's after. Which is about 3 weeks after Longview.
Yeah.
That's the only date we could get that works with other promoters, us, because we're not going to put on top of somebody else like some others do. So that's fine. I'm not gonna even go there. Did I go there?
No, but you're trying to.
Did I say that? Oh shit, I didn't mean
Lori,
to.
stop.
Okay. So anyway, erase that part. Can you delete it? Yeah.
Stop.
So joking, but still, we think about that stuff.
No, we do.
People can message us. I don't know. We're not sure.
Yeah. But we'll try to do whatever is best for us all together, honestly. It's what we always try to do.
Yep.
We're not just looking at it from our perspective. We always look at it from y'all's perspective too. So
yeah.
We talked to a lot of vendors. We did. We walked around. I talked to a lot of people.
We did.
People that I really respect and trust. And
we tried to talk to as many as we could, but to be honest with you, this past weekend I was on a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I needed a small break.
But again, that was not animal cells. That was just treats. So
yeah, and some people actually did really well.
Some people did great.
Some people had fantastic shows,
and some didn't, and that's fine. And that's kind of with every show. And summers are always typically lower than other times of the year,
even for our biggest shows.
So it's a hard decision to make. And we honestly hadn't really thought about doing Shreveport more, but a lot of people kept asking, do it again. So I went ahead and did the dates because that's me, and I'm just kind of.
Because I'm surprised she's not working on 2026 dates.
I'm actually Conroe just made me do it.
It's Conroe.
No, but they just messaged me and said I need to get your dates.
Yeah.
So I'm not even. I have 3 more venues to book for 2025, and I'm freaking out. Yep.
Yeah. See, 2025 dates almost done completely.
3 more.
So.
Wifey, I love you so much. So much. Always. But
anyway, let's talk some more about Tegu shit.
Okay.
So you can't move to Texas because you have too much shit, but you can they have hardware stores here. You could build that shit, right?
Yes.
You could build all that shit. So
I mean, I built it.
And you're from Texas. Like you lived in the Giddings area where Laura Greger. I mean,
so technically we're from Louisiana. That's where I was born and raised, but my dad was in the oil field.
That's some bullshit.
Well, I said technically. So my dad was in the oil field, and he moved to Giddings back in the 80s.
Yes.
And we moved with him.
I was 3.
I was 10.
That's right down the road from us.
We moved to Page and Burton, and then to Brenham. So went to high school in Brenham, went to Glenn Junior College, and then we moved back to Louisiana because.
So what she's saying is she knows the area.
Yes.
When she's
I still have lots of friends and family there, including my Herps family.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the middle sister.
Well, shit. Now more people.
Bring the middle sister.
We got John and Callie down here. We got John and Callie down here. We got Chris and Tracy.
Greg and Laura have already here.
Eventually, Dan and Gina, if they could ever sell their house.
Boo didn't message me back, so I guess she's alive.
Look who it is.
No. Can somebody put Nugget on me?
Yeah, Nugget came to say hi.
Can you jump?
No, you're too far over. She won't be able to jump up. Don't let her get tangled up. There's Nugget.
So yeah, we would love
her. My daddy.
I'm not gonna let her go.
Let her go.
You can't go.
Let her come see me. You're so mean.
Yeah, mean as I'm petting the love.
Come see me. That's my puppy.
Oh,
she was
wait! You took my microphone, Sean.
Get up. That's my baby.
Such an asshole.
Look at this, baby. Daddy loves it.
Don't know.
She's a mess. Are being good?
Girl.
Are you being good? You want to tell people hi? Say I know.
Oh.
I know. You tell him about it. You tell him about it, Nugget.
Yeah.
Tell him about it, Nugget.
Okay.
You hear?
Okay. See?
What's Eddie doing? Freaking out?
He sat up and he was like,
Back.
What the hell is
Oh,
that?
wait. Don't
Let her
jump
get
on
tangled
that.
up.
Down underneath our feet.
Okay.
There she goes.
There you go.
She had to come say hi.
That's all she
Sorry,
does.
guys.
And then she goes back to Hannah.
Yeah, she's going back to Hannah.
yeah.
And when Hannah leaves and moves away, she'll die.
Yeah, Hannah's moving away. Hannah's going to
It's
culinary school.
Sad and happy that she's.
It is. I think
going
it's.
culinary
I'm.
school, huh?
I'm
Yeah, we're excited about
I'm going
it.
to take Nugget back.
No.
It's going to be renewed.
No, it'll go right
No,
back to
it's
Haley.
Yeah.
And now a word from the sponsor.
Oh,
All right.
we're-
So, anything else we want to know about you guys? Anything else you guys have coming on the horizon that you want to talk about that you are excited about besides the new projects? The Anneries, that sounds really cool. But anything
Or
else?
moving to Texas
Moving
or
to
whatever.
Texas.
Someday maybe. Someday maybe.
Yeah, we
Maybe.
keep saying when we were in the lottery, which I bought tickets and I forgot to check them.
Yeah, that.
Maybe you
Well,
won.
the compound idea is actually getting a lot closer to fruition than we
Herp's
expected.
compound would be
Yeah.
Herp's cruise.
Yeah, you are supposed to go do the Hertz cruise. I'm not doing.
No,
the
you said
cruise.
you were.
No, I don't want to go on the cruise.
You agreed,
I
douchebag.
hate cruises.
You went with your.
It's fun.
Yeah. No, I hate cruises.
You went with someone that you hate.
I don't. I hate to be on the
You
cruise
went with
because
somebody that you hate.
it
So if
doesn't
you go with
matter.
Somebody you love, it'll
I
be
don't.
better.
I don't want to
Do you
go
love me?
be on their schedule.
love
I
me?
love you more than anything in the
Can we
world.
do it?
Except I don't want to go on a cruise.
You said yes before.
No, I didn't. I must have been drunk.
You're so stupid. No, you're
Must have been
never
drunk.
drunk.
I'd
You're
rather
stupid.
like if we go to Mexico, I want to fly to Mexico, rent a
And
Jeep,
just stay at a resort.
do whatever, do a resort,
Rhonda,
go
don't-
be on my
don't-
own
don't
schedule,
encourage him.
do my own thing because I hated being back on the boat because they want you back on the boat early so you can spend more money on the fucking boat.
Jennifer, yes.
I love cruising.
Yeah, I hate it.
I love it.
We spent a lot
See?
of time just sitting there drinking alcohol.
I like it because I don't want to do all the fucking
Do they
excursions.
actually do all inclusive?
I don't want to do all
love the
that stuff.
excursions.
No,
I
I
wanna go
want to
swimming.
sit in
You
the pool,
you bullshit.
drink, go to a casino,
best-
have the nice dinners.
What's the best excursion we've done in Mexico? Tell me. What's the best one that we did?
Although I swam through the caves, but I
Uh-huh.
had to do other shit. ATV
Yes, we were.
and
You
zip
like the
line.
ATVs and you like the zip lines once you got through with them.
No,
Yeah.
no, I would prefer to just
You didn't
sit
like
there.
going to Tulum?
It was fine.
Tulum was beautiful.
I don't care. It was really hot. So what I'm saying is, if I don't have to be outside, if I could just be, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Well, you can go on a cruise with all the Herps bitches. Y'all can do a Herps bitches cruise. That's what y'all wanted to do anyway.
I know, but then
I'll go
people
dig
wanted
for
to invite
arrowheads.
husbands and stuff, and I said it's fine,
Okay.
and you agreed.
I hate cruises.
Yeah, my husband's already said if we go, we're not going without him. And I'm like,
Well, we need to meet him. We do need to meet him.
Yeah.
Oh, before he's
Yeah.
allowed, we have to meet him at like Seidel or something or Baton Rouge.
yeah. My oldest son will be attending the Slidell show because he wants to look at more spiders. So
Nice.
Sweet.
One of these times we need to do a like tour of your facility,
Yeah. They post pictures.
which
all the time.
means
It's
like
really
if you cook dinner for Sean
cool. I'll help.
absolutely.
I help. I cook dinner for them too. I can
and
cook.
have
Yeah,
lemon
you
drop
cook great.
martinis for me.
But yes, Laura's making
What you
cheesecake
do,
this
Sean, is you
weekend.
bring your smoker to our house.
I can do that.
I have a crawfish boiler
How are you gonna get it
She
there?
has a crawfish boiler done.
Okay.
that I could cook 2 sacks at a time in.
Yeah.
It's a big
We
And
can-
one.
where do you have an extra
We
one
can do
for all
crab,
the veggies
shrimp,
without
and
those, so that
crawfish.
it's not cross
We
contaminated?
do all that shit first.
Yep, we would do all that first.
Yep.
Just because we know.
And those damn sweet potatoes in that crab boil changed
Oh,
my
that
life.
Tammy and Brandon.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
When Tammy,
You
yeah,
never had that
Tammy and
before? Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
like that.
Sweet
Not
potatoes.
sweet potatoes in crab boil.
Yep.
It was
If
so
you
good.
like
Who said I
pineapple,
need to
you
cook
can try
dinner for
that
them?
with crab boil.
I've had pineapple and crawfish boils before. It's not bad. Who said you need to cook dinner for me, Sean?
I don't know.
Well, look at the
Probably
comment.
Tracy. It's not working.
No, because
anymore.
Tracy.
Now that's from
Tracy-
Gina. I got you, Gina.
Gina Boo.
Yep. Gina
She's
Boo.
alive.
Zach said he's inviting himself too.
Anytime. It's too fucking hot right now to smoke meat.
Gina
so
Boo's alive because your husband was calling and I thought something happened to you.
I'm not gonna go sit and do a stick smoker. I could use the pellet smoker and smoke something, but
Yeah.
we're gonna be
That's
cooking a
our
lot on the
next
grill.
Big thing to get is a smoker.
Yep.
We got
Yeah,
the grill, we got the crawfish boiler. We lost.
So,
our grill 'cause
I've
it's
got my pellet smoker is like an Oklahoma Joe pellet or stick smoker, sorry. Just a regular offset stick smoker. If you're doing like brisket, it takes a long time, but you have to keep the temperature monitored and you have to be out there the whole time. The pellet smoker is I'm getting better at it. My last brisket came out really, really good. But that's kind of set it and forget it, except for me.
Yeah, my mom has a Traeger.
I've got a Rec Tech. I love that thing. Absolutely
That's the
love
one
it.
you
Is
won.
that the electric
I
one?
won that one. Yeah, I won it in a drawing.
That did
so.
a really good pork butt.
Yes, so you've had the pork butt from it, so it does
Yes,
amazing.
that was
It does a
awesome.
great pork butt, but the last brisket came out perfect. So I'm getting better, and I've got some friends that are actually pit masters that can
I mean,
be.
he's getting better at certain things,
Like I'm cooking a lot.
but not as
I'm not
husband.
cooking tonight.
As a husband, he's not.
I'm
getting
not.
Better.
I'm not
No,
getting better as a husband.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
All right, Robert Leroy. Yes, I do know about
Oh.
boiling crawfish. He said, y'all don't know nothing about boiling crawfish.
Who said
Who said that?
Robert Leroy Moss.
Oh,
Man,
Ro-
I'm more coon ass
Yes.
than you, Robert Lamosse.
Take
Jesus
Robert off and
Christ.
put Stacy
Robert has
on.
no
We like
idea
her
about
better
my
anyway.
roots. He has no clue.
I cook
What?
them.
They live in Ponchatoula. Like
And I'm
I
from the West
basically
Bank.
grew up. I basically grew up in fucking Western
Just take him off
Louisiana.
and put Stacy
That
on.
boy don't know what he's talking about. I would throw
Mhm.
down. I can throw down on some.
I still love you though,
crawfish.
Stacy, but Robert, nope.
Yeah, Stacy, we love you. Robert, we tolerate.
Crawfish boils, which back
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
people
he-
were like,
so he
"Man,
doesn't-
this is fish."
He doesn't know that like we grew up on rice farms. When I was growing up, we were rice farmers, and what we did in the off season and in the fall was to
Peyton, come
rent
show your
our
hair.
fields out to crawfish farmers. So we
Yeah.
got lots of practice boiling crawfish from lots of coon asses in my family. So I know exactly what I'm doing. when
There's
I'm
some
crawfish
fighting
boil.
words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring on Stacy.
Just because I'm from Texas doesn't mean I don't know how to cook Cajun food. I can throw the fuck down.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I can't cross my
Yeah.
legs because
That is fighting words when you mess with me and talking about my skills in the kitchen. Sorry.
Robert's tables will be turned to the side or
Robert
wherever
will be
he
in the
thinks he
bathroom
can
next
do.
Gonna be
time.
by the bathrooms, yep.
Bathroom.
Oh, did I tell him
Bathroom,
that
as
we
long
had
as it's
tables
close
at
to
that
Andy.
show? No, I
No,
forgot. No,
no.
we don't.
But congratulations, Robert, on the maternal
Oh yeah, I
incubation
saw that
for
today.
those carpets. Really, that's so cool.
That
I'm
is
so
cool. I
happy
saw
for
that.
you. That was really
We
cool,
need to do
dude.
that?
And I'm
We
sure
have to give
Stacy
a
did
little
most of the
tip.
work, but
Thank you.
yes,
Wow.
thank
If
you
it
guys
was
did
your
awesome,
husband,
Stacy and Robert.
right?
Congratulations. If y'all didn't see, he had a female maternally incubated eggs to full term, and they hatched out today or yesterday.
I don't
This
know.
morning, I
They
believe.
just made the.
It was this morning they posted.
Yeah, it was
That's
this morning.
really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, really, really cool. Very happy for them. So,
Doing the like bullshit, huh?
all right. Do you have anything else, my dear? I haven't
No, I was
eaten.
wondering if anybody
since
has
last night.
questions though, because we haven't had a single question. It's weird.
If someone wants to challenge me in a crawfish boil, fucking bring it on.
Hey Peyton, you want to come
think
in
that
and
was
let
Zach
me
said
see your
the
baby
challenge.
face?
Zach, he's not even from
Here,
Louisiana.
look at Peyton.
That boy's farthest
Watch.
away. Like northern
Wait.
Louisiana doesn't count as
I don't know how
Louisiana.
this goes.
Sorry,
How's it going?
not when it
Okay.
comes to Cajun food.
Wait, look at my little Peyton
Look,
here.
I will out eat y'all.
Look, Peyton.
I don't know about
Oh my
that.
gosh, Shane!
Yeah, he's all
Look how
Christian.
handsome you are.
Hey, you want to talk? Here, Peyton. No.
So-
It's like I'm going away.
Do y'all were y'all at the Lafayette show when Brian and Tammy made boiled crabs and shit?
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
barely there.
She said she would out eat. I sat there for 4 hours straight eating
can't
crab and shrimp. So I don't know if you can
It's
get close
crab.
to me.
I like crawfish better.
I will
I
fucking
could not.
give me a 5-gallon bucket at a time.
Robert had not. Robert Prevette had taken me down the stairs and I'd fallen, so I was hurting, so I could only get.
Oh,
up for
yeah,
about 30
yeah, yeah.
minutes.
Whoever said, "Do y'all still love me?" I'm probably
Yes,
I don't know who
Gina,
that
we
is.
still love you.
Oh yeah, it's Gina.
Yeah, Gina, I still love you, even though I thought maybe you were dead because your husband was calling
Blowing
my
my
husband
damn
like
phone
7
up.
times.
About a dragon.
Yeah. But I still love you because I actually stopped the podcast because I was like, "What's up with my boo?" I thought you were in the hospital. Something happened. I was like, fucking what? Ow. And I just hit my knee while I was talking
he
about
said
that.
he said he's judging. Is that Zach saying
Yeah,
he's
that's
judging,
Zach.
not
He said
challenging?
he's
Zach.
Okay,
judging, not
yeah,
cooking.
yeah. So, yeah, I like to cook though. So,
Herb style, huh?
yeah, we could throw down. We could throw
Well,
down.
anything y'all want to talk about before we end it?
Yeah,
of-
we've
of-
been. It's almost an hour and a half. We've been going. It's good.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
sorry.
Oh,
I just
wow.
Now that we got it up.
No, I think we've kind of roundabouted everything.
Yeah. So, how do people find you if they want to look up what you have available or what you've got going on?
So we are on Facebook, R&R Dragons. We're also on
Morph Market,
Morph Market. We're on not Snapchat, Instagram.
Not
And
like
then
me.
we had a website. Do we still have a website?
I don't.
Oh,
remember.
and they'll be at the Herps Corpus show on August.
And
Oh,
it looks
sorry.
like we're probably going to be in Corpus.
Well, the
Are you
next
serious?
the next show. Hold on, babe. The
What?
next show that you will be at will be Herp Slidell. That's our next
Slidell.
show coming up.
I'm gonna message you in a minute.
Nobody heard
In
that.
like 5 minutes.
So, yeah,
it's a
Herps-
secret.
When is Slidell, babe? 20th and 21st.
Yeah, July
something like that.
22nd, I think.
23rd. 22nd, 23rd.
22nd, 23rd.
Yeah,
I was
'cause-
close enough. That's our next show.
Yes.
Slidell. Always a great show.
Yes.
It's of course full. It's been a big show since it started. We're excited about that one. So that's where you can find R&R Dragons. That's where you'll see us next as well. But check out their Facebook. Go like their page. Go check out their Morph Market. Cannot wait because I got some Tegus coming. But
And
Yeah.
by the
cannot
way,
wait to
I'm
see what y'all hatch
only
out.
there on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, everybody stop asking me where is Lori on Fridays.
Lori's
like,
in the hotel.
Everyone knows that Lori is not there. The only time
and
she's there is
especially
maybe
Slidell.
Connie.
I drink with Drunk
No.
Bill
Yep.
on Thursdays.
Debbie and Bill come in on Thursday nights with us.
And me and Drunk Bill, we dance, we drink.
Yep. They
And
get
It's
go
a
to
shitty
local
on.
house and eat
thing.
$50 of bacon.
Well, Thursday.
Yes.
No, that's Saturday. Thursday night we always go to Phil's.
Phil's Marina Cafe. We eat a lot. We drink.
That
They
is
me
drink.
and Bill drink.
They
we-
drink in the lobby,
Yes,
and me
we
and
do.
Debbie go to bed.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And then the next day I get up when I get up and I
Work.
do work from
Work.
the hotel. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And I usually don't come out of the hotel room
No, she stays in the hotel room.
till Waffle House. at
Saturday
8
night is
p.m.
Waffle House. Oh no,
No.
we go. That's right. We go
is
Friday
8
night.
p.m.
Yeah. We also go to Waffle House Friday night for that show too. 'cause it's in the
Saturday
parking
night
lot.
I send people to Waffle
Yeah,
House for me.
$40-$50 worth of bacon.
It's usually
that shit
Austin
happens.
and Peyton
I
Happened
don't
at the
even
last
really
one.
like bacon, and I ate like 10 pieces of bacon that one
because
night.
it's fucking great.
Oh my god, the last time we were in the lobby and Austin went to get it, that was freaking hilarious. We didn't think he was actually going to do it, and he came back with it. But so yeah, there'll be a bunch of bacon that Saturday night. So
For me,
for you,
not for
And
others. If
everybody
you
else.
want your own, get your own. Fuck you.
bed bacon.
I'm
The
a
bed
drinker.
bacon was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Y'all called me to the room, and I walk into that room, and it's just fucking estrogen wall.
I had the
and
baby. I had
fucking
little baby
bacon.
frog. I had baby frog and bacon.
Was Baby
Yeah.
Frog in the room?
Baby frog was
Yeah,
hanging
Kitty
out
Tracy
with me.
was there with the baby.
Baby
Yeah,
Frog loves
Me and
me
Rhonda
more
had
now.
baby frog. I know she liked me better when she was younger.
She
She's
loves me so much more now.
fucked up.
She loves our
Ah.
Uncle Sean. So, well, thank you guys
And
for coming
Brandy,
on.
I got you.
Clear
Okay,
up
y'all
pound of
hang out
bacon.
in the background because we're coming back to
Okay.
you after we do all this.
Yeah, we'll take you off the screen, and we're gonna like tell everybody bye and all that good stuff, and talk about a few things, and then we'll come back to you guys. So,
So
stay
hold on.
stay tuned.
Sounds good.
Everybody say bye to Robin and Rhonda, and Teddy took off. So, okay,
Okay.
that was a rough start getting going. Sorry, the stupid computer
I
went
had a
crazy.
lot of alcohol.
Charles just doesn't know about bed bacon. That shit was funny.
I
That was hilarious.
drank quite a bit and ate nothing today.
I haven't eaten.
I think
anything.
I was amazing though.
You were great. You were
I
always
think
great.
this might have been my best.
It was your best. Yeah. I haven't eaten anything all day for real. I
Oh,
think last night I
drinking
had.
from the left
some
hand's
brisket.
weird. I feel like it's not right. I'm gonna
So
do
yeah,
that.
we should probably go eat some food and then finish working on
Yep.
getting everything packed up for this weekend.
Yep, because I'm not working until Wednesday of next week.
No. Yeah.
And people that message me are probably like, why is she not furiously messaging me back? Because I just can't. I
Yep.
can't.
We need a break.
I am done. I'm cooked. I'm all cooked.
You're done
Yeah, I'm well done.
Yeah.
Butterflied. Well done, butterflied.
the wrong way.
Yeah.
So who's got to get change a tire? Dude? It's like always something right now. My AC went out in the pet store, one side of it, and it's been crazy.
all
It's been a crazy week already. So,
and my ear hurts from this thing. So
okay, well, you can adjust it.
Everybody, bye.
So,
Love ya.
check us out for our new day or
And
updated
next week we'll have somebody that we don't know yet.
We'll announce a guest later on this week or early next week. But
tomorrow,
we will
I'll
be
figure it out.
You gonna finish or you want me to finish? We'll be in Slidell.
We'll usually finish
July 22nd and 23rd.
I'm just saying. I mean, like usually when you're done, that's it. And I'm like,
yeah, but usually you've been done like 3 or 4 times by the time I'm done.
Well, I'm just saying, you finished.
All right.
Are we
love
talking
you guys.
about tonight?
No.
Okay.
Love you guys. So check us out on herpshow.net. Follow us on Facebook. Everybody go try to subscribe to the HERPCast page if you guys don't mind. I think we only have like 23 subscribers to the actual HERPCast site. So go to HERPCast and then check us out on YouTube as well. We're trying to get some new videos and stuff posted up there. So we love you guys. Spotted Scales.
That's Keita.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger guys.
Love you, Keita.
Boo, I'll message you back, but what the fuck? I messaged you during a whole podcast because I thought you were dying because your husband's calling my husband
HERPCast. Just Google
HERPCast is
on
our
Facebook.
podcast.
It's where our podcast. It's our Facebook page.
This is what HERPCast is.
This
Me
is
and
actually
Sean
HERPCast.
talking to people.
Just type in HERPCast.
Driving.
HERPCast.
Okay, drive safe.
Driving.
Don't know who you are.
Google that shit. I'm just playing.
Love you.
All right. Love you guys. We'll see y'all
Bye.
next week.